Hey, how's everybody doing? Josh O'Leary, Survivor Digest. Gonna do a little tier list here, right? Gonna keep the content going here on the Slipperhouse Extra Extra YouTube channel. And not a live one today. Gonna do a little pre-recorded tier list here for your enjoyment. The Survivor 50 cast, as you know, is out. I did my breakdown, my initial reaction to the announcement of the Survivor 50 cast. And you can check that out here in the Survivor Digest playlist. And all my coverage from Season 48 as well. You can check that out. Like and subscribe here for all the great content. Right? Thank you very much. All right. I'm Josh O'Leary. Now let's get in to this cast, right? Let's get into the cast. And who are we starting off with? Angelina. Angelina from David vs. Goliath. Now, let me explain the tiers here. I've got Survivor God. I've got You Deserve It. I got I Guess. Whatever. And then the last tier is the Fuck Jeff. You know? I thought that was an appropriate last tier. And I think these are appropriately named here. These tiers. You tell me if you can come up with a better one. I think these fit it, right? Yeah, Angelina. Let's get started with her. Angelina. She deserves it. She deserves it. She really loves to play. You know, she tries hard. Is really unself-aware, and people love that about her. You know, I loved that about her. I want to see more of that. Unfortunately, I think we're not going to see that much of it. Unfortunately, I think she might be, you know, a little bit better this time around. I think she might be a little self-aware this time around. Angelina, you deserve it. All right, who's next? Aubrey. Aubrey Bracco. Okay. Whatever. I mean, that's how I'm feeling on Aubrey, is like, whatever. Right? I don't know. She got really close, you know, the whole Ko-Rong debacle. Everybody knows it. It's been talked about to death within the Survivor online community. And I'm not about to contribute any more with that situation. But, you know, her other couple times she played, I think it got worse and worse, did it not? Did it not get worse and worse? I don't know. I don't have a clamoring to see Aubrey. And I don't think her gameplay is going to be all that well. This tier list is based off of gameplay and, you know, personal feelings on how I feel about this cast and how I feel they're going to do in the game. So, let's see here. Charlie Davis. Charlie. Mr. Swifty. You know what? I guess. You know, I thought he should have won. Of course, I'm in that boat. You know, I thought he should have won. I can't believe the fire wasn't in his eyes. You know, the dude, he's the Iceman, icy eyes, Charlie. Thank goodness he's returning now to maybe rectify that loss, right? I hope he does good. I'm not mad that he's there, but you know, I guess. Okay, I guess. Is he gonna? I think it's gonna be real tough for this guy to make it past. You know, it past the first half of the game here. If he makes the jury, I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked. All right, Christina Hoffbeck. Ooh, Christina. Underrated in my opinion. Christina, very underrated. At least in my opinion, one of the best parts of that season, in my opinion. Not a fan of that season overall. She would have gotten my vote in the end. Then again, I wasn't there, and she would have gotten my vote had I had all the knowledge of the edit. So, you know, I guess. I'm going to be fair. I guess. She's going right next to Charlie. Right next to Charlie. All right, Christian. Christian, everyone's beloved Christian. Everyone give a big round of applause for Christian. Woo, 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 woo. All right, Christian. Christian is a survivor. He deserves it. He's not a survivor god. He's played one time. I almost got you there. A lot of you are probably going to think that he should be a survivor god. Let me stop you there. He's teetering. He's teetering on survivor god, right? He's survivor lord at the moment, and he could evolve and break through to the other side of survivor god, but he has not quite done that yet. He deserves it though. Christian, can't wait to see him again. Look at that. We got 2 David versus Goliaths up there, and you deserve it. Will we have a third? Will we have a third? All right, Sari Fields. Sari. She's a survivor god. Do I really need to elaborate? If you are a fan of Survivor, you've probably made it this far into the video. That's you know. You know. I don't need to elaborate. Like coming off of a big Traders win a few years ago. You know, she's playing in Survivor versus the World Australian Survivor this summer. Sari is a boss. She is a survivor god. Pay your respects. I think she'll do well. I think people will fear her in a way that she'll just do well. She'll just make it pretty far in the game until some people are like, oh shit, we gotta cut her. I think Sari will do well. Will she win? You know, what a story that would be. I wouldn't be able to believe it. All right, let's see here. Coach Wade, the best. I love Coach. Everybody knows I love Coach. Okay, it's been well documented, at least here on the Slipper House Extra YouTube channel, my love for Coach. I enjoyed all 3 of his seasons, especially South Pacific. He should have won that season. Oh my God, I was a huge Coach head for South Pacific, and devastated at his loss. I totally was. I'll admit it. I love his story arc. We even have a House Assembly episode covering Coach's whole story arc through Survivor. It's called The Greatest Survivor Ever. You can check out that episode in the House Assembly playlist right here on the channel. Check it out. Yeah, I love Coach. I think he's awesome. I think he's a survivor god. You know? Eat a bowl of dicks if you don't like it, right? Coach is a survivor god. And, I got nothing more to say about Coach. Hope he does well. I don't know if he'll do. I got no prediction on what kind of coach we're getting here, right? Played in like what was South Pacific 23, season 23 or something like that. Like my God, it's been a while. Coach him up, baby. You got it. Colby Donaldson. You know, I really want to put him in the Survivor God tier, but he is not. He does, I guess. I love Colby. I'm a Colby mark. I think Colby is a handsome man. I think Colby, you know, he's Colby, dude. That's fucking Colby, man. You know, big buff guy. Totally let us down in Heroes versus Villain. Getting totally manhandled by Coach. But Colby, he deserves it, I guess. Right? You deserve it, I guess. D, season 45 winner. All right, D. D's a little underrated, I think. At least I think. I think, you know, there shouldn't be winners on this season, like the rest of the Survivor Online community. At least in a consensus, there seems to be an agreement that, you know, there should be no winners on this season. But, you know, or the best to never win. It should be the best to never win. D, she is a winner. We've got 2 winners on here. Her being the first one. Both of them New Era winners. I think she's the best one of the New Era winners we've had so far. So if there's going to be a winner, you know, I guess it's D. She's going in, I guess. We're going to have a thick I guess here, right? Thick I guess. Seems like, except for this woman, Emily, from the same season. Fantastic. I liked Emily a lot. Is from the very start how sassy and just crazy her approach was to the rest of her castmates there on the island. Emily deserves it. You deserve it. Okay? You're not a survivor god, but you definitely deserve it. All right? You deserve to be up there with Angelina, Christian. You know? Genevieve. Genevieve, the standalone from her season. Another new era player here. Genevieve. Let's see here. Where would I put Genevieve? I think she deserves it too. She deserves it too. She had a good story. She's probably one of the better parts of her season. So, yes, she deserves it. Absolutely. Jenna from season 1. You gotta have Borneo representation. It must be done. You gotta have Borneo representation. And Jenna, I think, is a good pick. I think Jenna's a good pick. And I think she deserves it. I think she deserves it. I really do. I think she does. I mean, All-Stars. She was trying to take out the winner. She had the right approach. So D over here, and Kyle down here better be, on their toes when they're talking to Jenna, at least. Joe, Big Daddy Dagger, eye-piercing Joe. Oh, man. I'm getting a smirk over my face because I'm going to do something you guys probably aren't going to like. That's you deserve it. I think Joe deserves it. Get over it. I think Joe deserves it. Tune out now. Do what you got to do. Joe deserves it, man. In my opinion, out of the 3 here from Survivor 48, Joe is the one I thought should come back. I was shocked that he got the least amount of votes, 3rd place for season 48, when everyone over there on the jury was sitting over there, essentially because they were afraid to, get Joe out of the game. And that's some pretty heavy control, if you ask me. And I think Joe needs a second chance to kind of have that same game maybe and tell his side of the story a little bit better, because he just fumbled the bag hard at Tribal. So Joe deserves it, in my opinion. Get over it. Joe deserves it. Jonathan, the standalone, all the way from seasons 41 to 44, the standalone here for Jonathan. Where am I going to... Whatever. Whatever. I mean, Cowboy Nate, my friend Cowboy Nate, my co-host over on Pro Wrestling Sauce. He is a big Jonathan fan. I don't know. He's Challenge Beast. Is his personality, really that crazy? I don't know. It's whatever for me. Whatever. Okay, Camilla. Where am I putting Camilla? I don't think she deserves it then. I mean, her and Kyle worked together here. This was like, you combine these two people together, you got a really great Survivor player, right? Camilla is going in, I guess. Okay, and I'm going to do a fast one here on you guys. I'm going to do a fast one here. Kyle's going in the fuck Jeff. Okay? The fuck Jeff. Why Kyle? I mean, winners, I don't agree with. I almost feel like taking D and putting her down there just to be fair. But I won't. Because what the fuck? Kyle just won. We just saw, if you're going to bring people back from 48, bring back the 2 that didn't win. Why is this guy coming back? Was he really that likable? Was his easy ride through jail really that memorable? He's a lawyer. Oh my God, Kyle, lawyer, so crazy. The fuck, Jeff. Get him out of here. Here's another one that's going to shock everyone, I think. And I won't say the fuck Jeff to Mike White. I won't say that. But I will say whatever. He's whatever for me. Everybody loves Mike White. I get it. He's quirky. He's fun. I enjoy Mike White too. I love his early work. Check out Chuck and Buck. Check out a lot of his earlier weird stuff. I quite enjoy Mike White. A very fun guy. I love School of Rock too, right? I love that movie. Mr. Schneebly. right? He's rich. I don't know. I already know the Mike White story. It seems like a big ad for White Lotus a little bit, and I wasn't really thrilled with all the advertisements intertwined, even being placed as challenges for the Survivor card game or board game or whatever it is sold at Target that they want you to buy so bad, so that when you play it, you can recognize those challenges and be like, oh my god, this was in the game. Mike White, he's here. I'm not a Mike White stan. Sorry, I'm not. Ozzy Luth, here he is. Very controversial figure. People love to throw the fact that Ozzy does OnlyFans or whatever it is, and you can see Ozzy's, flaccid and erect penis all over the internet to your discretion. Doesn't bother me none. I'll tell you that. It might bother some people out there on the island. We'll see. I know Coach isn't a fan of Ozzy. I know they butted heads on South Pacific. So, and this is Ozzy's like 5th fucking time playing, it seems like. So, that's pretty crazy. Ozzy is, I don't know. Dude, the fuck Jeff. Why? I mean, let's get real. The fuck Jeff. Why put Ozzy in there? Why? All right, got a few left here. I'm going to speed run these, right? Q. You got Q Burdett. Q, he's almost a survivor. I'm putting him at the top of You Deserve It. He's going above everybody else because I loved Q so much. I could see it now. I could see Q getting voted out, and Angelina's going to ask for his skirt. Right? All right, these two people are from 49. I'm going to do these guys now. This is Rizgod. He's suspected to be on this season. The fuck, Jeff? I don't need someone from 49 I don't know. I don't need someone from 49 I don't know. Okay? I'm sure they're great. I'm sure the characters are great. I'm sure the season will be great. But I think I speak for a lot of us when Season 50 hype is overshadowing anything to do with 49. I'm excited to watch 49, but I'm more excited for it to be over. All right. Rick Devens. I'm not that big of a Rick Devens guy either. Everybody loves Rick Devens. He's kind of like male Aubrey. I'm going to put him next to Aubrey. Except he hasn't played as much as Aubrey. But I feel like if he did, it would be the same outcome for both of these two. Stephanie from Palau. The fuck Jeff. I don't need Stephanie in here. Get her out of here. Right? I love that clip of her saying the R word on. I love that. Her personality just didn't age well, and I'm surprised that she's still involved in reality television. Tiffany. Wow. Save the most forgettable for last. I'm sorry, Tiffany. But I guess I'm gonna put her in. I guess, to be honest, I guess. I mean, her and Q can butt heads again. I mean, she's probably the winner. Let's be real. You want an early winner pick? Probably Tiffany. Probably the last one I just selected there. So there you have it, folks. Josh O'Leary's personal Survivor 50 cast tier list. There it is. Your Survivor gods, Suri and Coach. And we got some more there with, You Deserve It, I guess, whatever. And the fuck Jeff, with the heaviest being the You Deserve It. Okay, so it seems like I thought more people deserved it than didn't. Right? I guess still deserves it, but, I guess. So there's your tier list. It's not that hateful, right? Not that lovable, but it's a tier list. Thank you guys. I'll leave this video at that. Like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in and hanging out. I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.